Hey, how you doing, everybody? Joey Ragona here. I just thought I'd turn the camera on as I just got off some phone calls with some coaching clients today, and I wanted to talk to you today about the marketing niche, or your niche, your ideal clients and stuff like that. So that's what this whole episode is about. Very, very quickly, I want to talk about this because I see every single time when I'm on coaching calls, whether it's a client that's been with me for a few years, or a brand new client, or even someone coming into my world, brand new students, just checking things out. We go so broad, right? And it's just so crazy to see this happening. And I even do it myself. It's so funny how we divert from the actual market that we are trying to penetrate and try to be broad and be everything to everybody. So that's what this episode is all about. Welcome to my home office. As you can see, the curtains are closed here because the sun, you can see that streak of sun. Where is it here? Over here thingy? Everything's backwards on the video, but it's so hot. It's so great. I'm not complaining at all, but usually I have my windows open. But at this time of the day, the sun just beats like crazy into this office, and even though the air conditioning is turned up, it's crazy hot. Okay, so if you see beads of sweat coming down, that's the reason why. But then, anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. Okay, here's the deal. I was on a call today, and we were going through one of my clients' PowerPoint presentations to do webinars, and giving them the entire script and some ideas on copy, stuff like that. But before that, what we did was I gave her a very in-depth customer avatar type of exercise. I'm pretty sure if you've been marketing for a little while, you're familiar with the customer avatar thing. But what I do is go a little bit deeper, or I should say a lot deeper than usually what is out there. And so it takes a while to go through that and really think about who the market is. Okay. Once we've done that, it's awesome. And the more you add to that, because first of all, it's not something that you do once and forget about it. The more you add to it, the better it's going to be. All right. So let's say you've done a couple of days of work and you've got some really good data there. I'm telling you, it's so much easier to pull from that to create headlines, to create copy, even webinars. Because when you get into webinars, what are you doing? You're teaching people about a solution to their problem. But the first thing you have to do is connect to those people and tell them that you understand their problems. Well, go back to the research that you've done and pull from that document and say, well, here's the problems that we're talking about. These are the solutions that I'm going to give you related to this problem. Okay, so as we're going through the slides, there was multiple times when a slide would come up and she followed the format and everything to a T. But then I'm like, hey, wait a second, hold on a second. What is that first line over here? And what she did is defaulted back to teaching people about the business. In this case, her avatar or her audience was someone in the intermediate level. They already understood that the business was, or the model was, important. But she defaulted back to the beginner teaching style of, well, here's why this is important and here's why you need to do this. So I challenged her on that and said, listen, is that your customer? Well, no. And I said, do they already know about this? Yes, they do. Well, then why is that bullet in there? You see? And this is kind of what we do. If we don't have an outside source looking at it, and when my coaches look at my stuff the same way, like I'm able to do it for other people. It's so funny that I could see it for other people. And then when I am creating my own slides or my own copy or anything, like I just don't see it a lot of times. So that was the real importance of having somebody else looking at her slides and calling her out and saying, listen, is that your avatar? Or referencing a certain age group, or a certain income qualification or something. Is that who your customer is? Well, no. Well, then take it out of the slide, right? So this is really important. If you are not speaking to the right audience and you're just speaking to everybody, the message is going to get lost, okay? So first of all, what I recommend is do the avatar work, do the client work, the audience work, because even though most people hate to do that work, it's the most boring work, I love it because I know that in the end it's going to benefit me. Just by doing the research, I always spend a percentage, a small percentage of my week, every single week, doing more customer research, more avatar research, and adding to my document. In my case, it's a mind map. And so I continuously add to it. Then when I have to write copy, I'm never staring at a blank page. I'm always like, okay, well, if this is the framework of the copy, what do I need to put in here? Oh, I have to agitate a solution, a problem. Okay, what's a problem? Go over to the mind map, open up a mind map. There's all the problems of my customers. Well, let me use this one today, right? Put that one in there. And that's kind of how easy it is. It's plug and play after you've done the work. Okay? I'm not saying that this is a magic bullet, but it's as close to one as possible if you do the work up front on your avatar. Okay? Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know below. Give me a comment. Tell me how you like it or what you want me to talk about when it comes to marketing your business. You know, doubling your sales, making sure that you get back lost sales, that kind of stuff. Whatever it is in terms of growing your business, let me know below, and I'll shoot a video for you if I know anything about that one thing. Okay? There you go. Talk to you soon.